in the regular season. Oh, Buffalo's the team to beat. They've lost 3 or 2 games all year. Cool. It's going to come in January, and either one, they're going to be in their own city where it's snowing, or two, they're going to have to go into Arrowhead. They're going to get beat anyways.
We can confirm Joe Burrow is above Josh Allen completely now, right?
I mean, I thought that last year. But yeah, this just solidified it as well. In Buffalo, Joe Burrow walked in there and did his thing. Didn't have any problems. On the other side of the field, Josh Allen, with this high-flying offense in their own city. You work so hard all regular season to play divisional round in your stadium. You put up 1 touchdown.
All I gotta say is Bengals came in and looked like they were the team that wanted to win more. That's literally what it came down to right there.
Yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. And in my opinion, there might be a couple other quarterbacks in between there, between Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. Josh Allen, he's good in September. He'll probably be pretty good in October playing nobody. But when it comes down to it, we've seen this multiple times now. It's not like I'm just speaking out of my ass here. Look at what he does in the playoffs. It's non-existent football. He's not that good in my opinion.
Yeah, so in the playoffs, he does throw a lot of yards usually. Not, I guess, yesterday. I think it was like 265 or something maybe. But to be fair, I think the only thing that Josh Allen has to vouch for his non-success in the playoffs is it comes down when you play in the playoffs is more people have to step up, right? And the Bills have no running back to step up at all. I mean, Singletary,
their fault.
26, like 20. I think it was like 26 yards rushing they had with Singletary.
That's their fault.
I know that's completely on them. That's not saying that's the only thing I could think of as an argument is for Josh Allen is that, oh my God, he has no rush game. Joe Mixon ran for 105 yards. Okay.
Exactly.
Against that Bills defense.
Also, how many times have I said this? When it comes into January, you're in Buffalo, New York. Technically, it's like Orchard Park, New York or whatever. But, like, it's probably going to be snowing. It's going to be cold. It's going to be windy. It's going to be snowing. Yeah. And all year, you're pretty cool throwing 400 yards and 3 touchdowns with your no-run game. But when it comes into January and you have to run the football and you can't rely on the pass game, what happens? Yeah. The Buffalo Bills are not built the way you need to be built being in a city like that, with all your aspirations to host home playoff games, and then it comes to hurt you. Like you said, Joe Mixon put up 105, and he was huge for him in extending drives.
Touchdown.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think
Josh Allen couldn't even throw a single touchdown pass in his own city last night.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, also another thing that I realized they have, I don't know, man. It's just crazy to think that he's a running quarterback. I'm not saying he's a running quarterback. He can run the ball. He can throw the ball. I mean, I really think Josh Allen, like, obviously he's not a bad quarterback, but the whole thing is his team's not built for him. That's the problem. Is like
they are in September. They're a pretty good football team in October.
This could be very controversial, but like the way I see Andrew Luck, I almost see as Josh Allen. Like, there's nobody around him. Like, I'm talking run game. Like, who did Andrew Luck have to run the ball?
Yeah.
Like, that whole thing, they put so much on Andrew Luck. It's like, all right, Andrew Luck is everything right now. Like, if we don't have him, you saw what happened. If you take Josh Allen from the Bills.
And that's just so crazy that we're still talking about this. How many years have we said Buffalo needs a run game for these moments? And yet again, and I wouldn't even say their lack of a run game, like, hurt them yesterday. I just think overall, you said it best, Cincinnati just, for some reason, came with more fire than Buffalo, who has had all the fuel you can ask for. You're in your stadium, too. And you get ran out of the building. They got 1 touchdown, and it was Josh Allen on the ground. That's it.
Literally.
Stephon Diggs, 4 catches. Did you see the video of Stephon? Like, he went up to Josh Allen and was, like, holding his hands up, like, what's up? What's going on? Obviously, we don't know what was said, but, like, we can for sure infer what's going on. I mean, your tight end, Dawson Knox, has the most receptions. Him and your tight end and your running back have the 2 most receptions in the game.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs only 4 catches. Gabe Davis only went for 2. Like,
yeah, so
I don't know.
I don't know if that Diggs not having as many receptions was more of him getting frustrated with the game plan or more just he was on lock.
Yeah, credit to the Bengals defense.
Credit to their defense. Their defense stepped up like crazy. I mean, but also on the offense side of the ball, the thing I like about the Bengals is they have so many weapons that, like, I've been saying this for years. I truly think that their receiving core is one of the best. Like, you have Jamar Chase, which is obviously wide receiver 1. He's great. He's probably top 5 in the league. I don't know if you could say top 3, probably top 4. But you have T. Higgins, which could be a wide receiver 1 anywhere else. Tyler Boyd, which is probably a
He
wide receiver
would be
2.
a wide receiver 1 on any other team.
Yeah, and Tyler Boyd, wide receiver 2 on any other team. Controversial to be maybe 1 somewhere, but Colts would be 1.
100%. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. The talent around Joe Burrow is crazy. Even in the backfield, Joe Mixon, a top running back in the whole NFL, always has been.
And you got Samaje, he can step up too.
Yeah. But I agree. And dude, I really just want to sit here and keep bashing Buffalo because, dude, every season we have to hear about them.
Yeah.
It's the same exact thing. And, like, you know how Buffalo fans are. You know how I'm gonna call them out. You know how Twig is.
Yeah.
They're just way up here always.
It's like Josh Allen to them. Josh Allen is Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and we're not on here saying Josh Allen's a bad quarterback.
Okay, for the comments, Josh Allen is not a bad quarterback. But if we had to pick Joe Burrow and Josh Allen and their systems,
I'm going Joe Burrow every time.
Burrow. Now, the only argument you could have here is oh yeah, Joe Burrow's got Jamar Chase. I mean Josh Allen's got Stephon Diggs.
Everyone too.
That might be the only person he has.
It's multiple people too. We see what they do week in and week out. But I said it last year when Joe Burrow went into Arrowhead and beat Mahomes in the championship game. That right there, all in my opinion, put him over Josh Allen. You can go back to the video from last season because he did what Josh Allen has been chasing for years: is beat Mahomes in the playoffs in Arrowhead to get to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow did it first try.
He did his second try at home.
Probably going to do it again next week.
Yeah, he's about to do it again next week.
I said it last week. Buffalo should have gotten beat by Skylar Thompson and the Dolphins.
Yeah, that when I saw that game, I knew it was over this week. I knew it was over.
A 10 times better team is going to come into your stadium and beat you, which is what Cincinnati did. So, sorry to the Bills fans. Sorry to all the Bills Mafia. Go cry for the next offseason again. You're probably going to start out the season 10-1 or 12-1 next year, talking again, and we're going to be having this same discussion in January of 24.
Yeah, next year. Hey, clip this. Next year, same thing's going to happen. Josh Allen's going to lose divisional round, maybe championship, either in Arrowhead, or he's going to lose to the Jags, or he's going to lose to the Bengals. One of those 3 teams. That's what's happening next year.
Now, that Buffalo offensive line didn't really do that good. Just like the Buffalo defensive line couldn't really get to Joe Burrow as much as he wanted to. Bengals were down like 3 or 4 offensive linemen. But Josh Allen could have gotten strip sacked 2 other times. I don't think he ever got strip sacked, but he could have got strip sacked 2 or 3 times. They called it an incomplete pass. It was close calls, and he had another interception. So Josh Allen playing typical Josh Allen football in January once again.